Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y and Our American Tea Show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Society, Victoria informs Nick on the phone that she and Billy are about to meet with the kids to prepare them for the conflict with their grandfather. She's all about her mom assuming the reins at Chancellor, but she dreads the ramifications. Nick thinks she's doing the only thing she can right now. Victoria claims the kids are there and disconnects. On Crimson Light's patio, Phyllis steps in looking unkempt. Nick asks her what's wrong. She tells him something dreadful happened. Heather's dead. They retrieved her body out of the water this morning. Daniel's telling Lucy right now. Phyllis stammers that this is shocking. It doesn't even seem genuine. Nick asks if she drowned. What was she doing down by the river? Phyllis doesn't know. Daniel got a text from her stating she wanted space, and then got a call from the police saying they'd found her body. Lucy's mom is gone, and Daniel can never fill that gap. Nick says they have her and Supergirl. You have me for whatever you need. They embrace. At Daniel's flat, Lucy asks, "This is about Mom, isn't it?" Daniel claims it is. Lucy worried she did something else to make her furious. Daniel tells her she didn't do anything wrong. "There's a reason why we haven't heard from your mom." His voice cracks. Something's happened. Lucy asks if she was in an accident. Is she okay? Daniel sobs. No, she's not okay. Lucy, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say this. Your mom has died. Lucy jumps up and asks her dad why he'd say something like that. He says it's true. Your mom is gone. Lucy gasps. Oh no, oh no. Daniel takes her in his arms. Lucy wonders maybe this is a mistake and she's just missing. Who told you? Daniel recounts, the police, right after they found her body in the river. Lucy complains that her mom knows how to swim. Maybe it's someone else. Daniel says he went to the morgue and saw her body. Lucy yells because she doesn't believe him and wants to see her. Daniel shakes his head. Lucy wants to see her and talk to her and tell her she loves her. I want her here, Dad. Daniel tears that he does too. He tells his daughter she's not alone. I am right here, and I am not going anywhere no matter what. He hugs Lucy while she cries. At Sharon's apartment, she tidies up. Cameron appears and notes her improved attitude. She says her doctor feels she's making tremendous achievements controlling her gloomy thoughts. He'll be gone any day now. Cameron thinks she likes having him around. Sharon tells him he's nothing but a reminder of what she's done. He responds that he's the one telling her to move on. Sharon pulls up her phone and says, "Nothing in the news." Pushing play, she discovers a body was taken from the river this morning. She gasps, "My God, did they find Heather?" Sharon rails at Cameron. He told her this wouldn't happen. "You lied to me. You told me that nobody would find out." Cameron assures her she hid her tracks. "You're good." Sharon cries. Why did they have to find her? Cameron says she can't regulate river currents. Sharon flips. What am I supposed to do now? Cameron says she has to put herself together. Sharon doesn't sure if she can. Cameron warns she has no choice. Orange really isn't her color. Sharon rants to herself that they'll be coming for her once the investigation starts. Cameron said they suspect she drowned accidentally. The text she sent Daniel was wonderful. He muses that there could be a way to use this in her advantage, so she can finally obtain the closure she needs. Sharon hollers, "I have already caused enough pain." Cameron thinks that if she follows their plan, the horror will end, and Daniel will receive what he deserves. "You know I'm right, Sharon. This is the only option that you have." In the jazz club, Victor meets with Lily, who wants to have a check-in concerning Chancellor. Victor enjoys the idea that she refuses to acknowledge Billy's name change. Lily says his name will soon be off the marquee and everything, and everyone will be back in their place. Victor tells her that the tip regarding Odyssey 7 paid off. Laylee thinks they should make their move now. We have to kick Billy out and put me back in control. Victor doesn't have enough ammunition to kick Billy out right now. They must be patient. The fact that he's conscious that outside factors will make him dig in, they'll have to be patient. It ain't gonna be easy. Laylee finds that Victoria let Billy know that Newman was willing to buy him out. She deduces that he now knows an attack is imminent. Victor wants to hold off, and then catch him when he least expects it. Laylee worries they'd been giving him time to do more damage. The solution may be to plant a spy. At Society, Billy tells the youngsters that he has to focus on business and doesn't have time for a romance. Katie and Johnny are bummed about his split with Chelsea. Billy won't be sad if they're remaining there to go to school. Victoria goes on about how amazing it is and how delighted she is that Katie became close to Claire. Katie and Johnny confirm they want to go to Walnut Grove. They toast. Billy informs them if they're staying in town, there's things they'll be exposed to. Victoria and Billy preview that Chancellor and Newman Enterprises are tough competitors. Billy believes their grandfather may try to wreck his triumph, but he has no intention of letting him win. Katie doesn't get it. Her grandfather is really lovely. Why would he want to fight with her dad? Billy explains that years ago, Victor sold Chancellor to Jill, but now he wants it back. It's not for sale. Victoria thinks her father is perfectly within his rights to get it back. They discuss. Johnny questions why Victor needs another firm. Billy thinks that's a valid question. How much does one man really need? In Daniel's apartment, Lucy tears that she keeps reliving the last discussion she and her mom had. She wonders about her recent actions and asks, "How could I have been so hateful?" Daniel says Heather knew how much she loved her. They both did. Lucy sobs that she never hung up the phone without saying, "I love you," and she can't remember the last time she said it back. She asks if he's told Paul yet. Daniel hasn't been able to. Lucy says Heather wanted so hard to go back to Portugal. She didn't got to see her dad again because of her. Daniel assures her she's not to fault. Daniel thinks, how are you supposed to tell a man that his daughter's gone? At Crimson Lights, Phyllis tells Nick she can't understand what Daniel's going through right now, or how he's going to tell Lucy. Nick says it will be horrible, but being there for her family is what she does best. She needs to reassure Daniel and Lucy that they aren't alone. Phyllis assures him, "You're so good at this." They clasp hands across the table as Sharon walks in and sees. Nick tells Phyllis he's sure that when she gets around Daniel and Lucy, she'll know what to do. She gets a text from Daniel saying Lucy took the news badly. Nick hugs her and she goes. Inside, Cameron tells Sharon, who's watching Nick and Phyllis' departure, that she'd better set things straight before it's too late. Those two have a habit of falling in bed together at the first sign of a catastrophe. Sharon answers, "No, I can't do it. I won't." Cameron snarks, "Is she all right with Daniel going around free?" while Phyllis uses Heather's death as a pretext to get with Nick. Sharon snaps, "I can't do it. I won't." Suddenly, Nick appears and asks, "Sharon, are you all right?" At Daniel's apartment, he tells Paul over the phone that Heather died. He tearfully adds they don't know too many specifics, but her body was found in the river. He doesn't know what she was doing down there. Lucy is not good. I don't know how any one of us is going to go on without her. He asks Paul to come out there. "Keep me posted." "Paul, I'm terribly sorry. I'm really sorry." After hanging up, Daniel punches the desk and screams before breaking down in more sobs. Phyllis comes and Daniel marvels that just a few days ago they were laughing about peanut butter sandwiches, and today he's identifying Heather's body at the morgue. He says Lucy's in the bedroom and is inconsolable. She and Heather were inseparable. Phyllis promises him they'll get through this as a family. He can't sleep in their bed without her and worries about having to bury her. Phyllis assures him he doesn't have to think about it yet. She offers to call Danny. Daniel accepts. Having to tell Paul was hard enough. Lucy appears and goes crying into Phyllis' arms. At Crimson Lights, Nick informs Sharon he just got horrible news. Heather Stevens is dead. They just rescued her body from the river this morning. Sharon says that's dreadful and asks what she was doing down by the river. Nick doesn't know. He ruminates about Daniel being in shock and Lucy being devastated. A lot of hits for one person to take. Sharon adds, "Yes, it is, and it's all my fault." Nick frowns. "Why is this your fault?" Cameron eyeballs Sharon, who explains that maybe she was still irritated with her, and that made her preoccupied and she slipped and fell. Nick can't understand her taking responsibility for her death. Seriously, Sharon believes he's right, it was just an unfortunate accident. Here she is making it about herself when two people have lost their loved one and have no idea how to continue on without her. In the jazz lounge, Victor tells Lily he likes the concept of a plant inside Chancellor. Who do you have in mind? Lily isn't sure, but lets Victor know that Phyllis is the new COO. Victor contemplates that there might be methods to use her without her cooperation. Lily has an idea. She assured Victor she has it under control. "You will not be disappointed." At Society, Katie and Johnny have to go and convince their dad not to let Victor abuse him. After they're gone, Victoria accuses him of converting her father, their grandfather, become the villain. Billy points out he's coming after him. He's battling for what he loves. This is his moment to prove his mother was right to hand him the reins. Victoria knows what this means to him. He wonders, why then doesn't she stop her father from coming after him? Victoria believes there are components of her father's plan that he doesn't even know about yet. Billy urges her to help him comprehend. "What are these aspects you're talking about?" Billy and Victoria walk outside, and he keeps pressing her to open up. She's already said all she can say. Billy says fine. At least they were able to prepare the kids. He guesses since she can't say anything to him, that this is going to get unpleasant. In the park, Lucy wishes this was all a horrible dream. "Dad, I'm never going to stop missing her." Daniel cries, "I know. Me too." He asks if she wants to go walk by the pond. They walk a few steps and Sharon crosses their way. She says Nick told her the bad news about Heather. "I'm so sorry for both of you." Daniel says thanks and attempts to steer Lucy away. Sharon keeps chatting. She feels bad about the things she spoke to her. Daniel says it doesn't matter now. Sharon hopes that someday Lucy will forgive her. She doesn't know if she can forgive herself. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.